Namaste. Thank you so much for viewing this video. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to share your practice with me. Let's get started. Slide all the way back to the back edge of our chair. Feet are about hip width apart, hands relaxed on our thighs, shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, blow it out. Do that 2 more times at your own pace. Inhaling, filling up the lungs, and exhaling. Slowly release all the air. 1 more time. Breathe in. Exhale, let the arms drip down to the floor. Let's take a big breath in again. Exhale, reach towards the floor with one arm. Inhale back up. And slowly exhale as you reach to the other side. And going at your own pace, reaching from side to side, still sitting up nice and tall. Remember to listen to your body, to breathe, modify any of my movements, what feels good for your body, and enjoy. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more reach, exhale, and inhale. Sitting all the way back in your chair, you can feel the shoulder blades on the back of your chair. Turn the palms up towards the sky. Breathe in, bring the palms together. Turn the palms away and breathe out. And going at your own pace, breathing in. If we have some shoulder issues, that's no problem. Bring the arms just about shoulder height and then down. Breathe in and breathe out. Do that a couple more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Taking our time. One more time. Breathe in and lower the hands to your lap. Let's slide to the edge of our seat. Bring our feet with us so that our ankles are underneath our knee joints. Hands above the knees, closer to your body. Let's inhale, sit up nice and tall, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, extend the fingertips forward and round the upper back. For cat and cow. Breathe in for cow. Breathe out for cat. And then going at your own pace, right there at home or wherever you are. Flexion and extension of the spine. Taking our time, feeling what we feel, every movement on our body, and our breath. One more time, exhale. Inhale is hold in cow. Gently pull the shoulder blades together, elbows together, chest out, shoulders down. Breathe regular here. And then on your next exhale, exhale into cat. Hold. Take some deep breaths here, but blowing up a balloon in between your shoulder blades. Breathe in, fill the balloon up, open. Breathe out. Do that a couple more times. Breathe in, fill up that balloon. Feel the shoulder blades expand and open, and exhale. On the next exhale, release the pose. Gently reach up underneath one leg and pull the knee to the chest. And release. Knee to chest. Exhale. And inhale. You can add your breath to any movement. But again, just breathe. That's the main thing. You're not holding your breath. One more time. Knee to chest. Place our hands below the knee and circle. We're opening up that hip. And sitting up nice and tall. Not rounding out the lower back. And then circle the other direction. Gently release the foot to the floor. And let's do the same thing on the other leg. Gently reaching up underneath the thigh of the other leg. Drawing the knee in towards the chest. On the exhale, inhale, release. Still sitting up nice and tall. Gently drawing that navel in towards the spine. Now let's do those leg circles or hip circles. Hands below the knee. Circling one direction slowly. Find your full range of motion here. When you're ready, reverse. And gently place that foot back on the floor. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale to fold. Rise on the inhale. And exhale. And I'm going to give you an option here. Exhale here to cat. Inhale to extend. And then back up. Or if optional, rest your torso on your upper thighs on that fold. Inhale to shins or thighs. Exhale to fold. And inhale. So modify as you need. If you can't take your hands all the way to your feet or your shins, that's okay. Just do what you can do. Exhale to fold. Inhale to half or flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale. Bring the palms together overhead or at the chest. And let's all meet at the chest. Gently take the heels, the ends, this is the heels of your palms, your wrists towards your seat, towards your legs. A little wrist stretch, shoulders down and back. Bring the fingertips back up towards the sky. Open and exhale. Let's do that again. Palms together at the heart. Gently lower the wrist towards your legs. Point the fingers towards me, away from the body. And swing the fingertips forward. Open the chest. Breathe in here. Open, expand. Breathe. Maybe you spent all day sitting at a desk or over a computer, or whatever the case may be. This is a great pose to open. Give yourself a big hug. Send yourself some love. Breathe. Hug yourself for a job well done today. Just for loving yourself. Inhale. And exhale. Now cross the other arm on top. Give yourself another big hug. Well-deserved hug. From here, release the hands. Pretend you're taking off your shirt. Up and over. Hug the opposite direction. Release the hands. Pretend you're taking off a shirt. And do that a few more times, crossing one arm over the other, and then switching. If this is too much on the shoulder, just come shoulder height and open. One more time each side. Bring one arm to the back. So the back of my hand is touching my lower back. And the other arm, same thing. Gently grab the back arm. And grasp each forearm with your hand. I'll just turn a little bit here if you can see. It's kind of hard to cue that one. Open the chest. Bend the sternum forward. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. Gently release. Bring the arms in front. Cross one arm under. Bring the palms together. This is eagle arms. So whichever arm is underneath, if your right arm is underneath, cross your left leg over. And vice versa. For eagle arms, extend the fingertips towards the sky. Breathe. Maybe add a little rotation. Rotate in the opposite direction of the crossed leg. So if your right's crossed over left, rotate to the right. I think I said that right. Rotate in the opposite direction. Release the arms. Let's do the same thing other side. Cross the other leg over. Rights go on top. Just the opposite. Hopefully you get my point. Breathe. Maybe rotate in the opposite direction if that feels good on the upper back, the shoulders. Come back to center. Exhale, release the arms. Shake those arms out. Uncross the legs. A few shoulder circles back and forward. So we'll heel our legs out. For inner thigh stretch, feet are turned at about a 45-degree angle. Let's take the backs of our palms, bring them on the inside of the knees. Gently press the knees out. Let's take this opportunity to stretch the neck and shoulders. Gently take the chin to the chest. Breathe. Releasing any tension or tightness through the tops of the shoulders. Lift the chin. Gently place one elbow on the same leg. Reach up and over. You open that shoulder a little bit more. Maybe look up at the sky or look up at your arm, hand. Breathe into that open space. Changing side. Gently place the elbow on the thigh. Reach up and over. Opening that shoulder. Looking, reaching. And gently release, slowly release. Walk those feet back toward together, about hip width apart. Extend one heel. You might need to scooch up a little bit more in your chair. Don't want that the edge of the seat to dig into the back of the leg. You want some range of motion here. Support yourself on the opposite thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, forward. And release. A few dynamic movements here, and then we'll hold the stretch. This is a pretty intense stretch on the back of the leg. Now let's hold this. A hamstring stretch. Breathe. Keeping the chest open, the back nice and long. Slowly release, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Extend the other heel, support yourself on the thigh. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, hinge at the hip. And release. I don't want to overdo it here. It's a nice stretch, a feel-good stretch on the back of the leg. Let's hold. Breathe. My foot is flexed, so you can point your toe if that feels better. You can try both. You can do both. Here's a soft bend in the knee. The more extended that knee is, the more intense you'll feel the stretch. Slowly release. Bring the bottoms of both feet together. Let's open up here. You can place your hands on the inside of the knees or just resting on your lap. Open that hip a little bit, those hips a little bit. Reach behind the knees, bring the knees together, reach inside the knees and pull apart. Do a few of those. Last time, hold and breathe. And bring together. Let's turn on our chair for our hip flexor stretch. Wiggle your toes back, drop this knee. Knee should be under or back from this hip. You'll feel more, the more the knee is behind this hip, the more you'll feel the stretch in the quadricep, in that front of the leg. Ankle underneath the knee here. Wiggle those toes back, maybe just a little bit more. Now bring this outer hip forward. Optional, hold on to the back of the chair with one arm and reach one arm up towards the sky. You can reach up and over, just whatever feels good for you. Concentrate on pulling that knee down to the earth, that front knee. And breathe. Lower the arm if it's raised. Bring this leg forward. So we're sitting now on the side of the chair for a nice deep rotation. Ankles underneath the knees, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale your arms to the chest or overhead. Rotate towards the back of the chair. And exhale the hands to the back of the chair as well. Just a soft, gentle grip as you pull and rotate just a little bit more with each exhalation, rinsing the spine. Can you look a little bit further? Gently rotate, maybe just a little bit more before releasing and walking those feet over to the other side. Drop the knee, wiggle the toes back till you start to feel a nice stretch in this front thigh. Bring this hip forward so the hips are even. Ankle under the knee here. Feel free to hold on to the back of the chair as you extend the arm from the chest or overhead. Breathe. And I meant to mention it earlier, but you can always put on some nice relaxing music while we practice together. Slowly release. Bring this leg forward. Come to the edge of the side of the seat for that spinal rotation, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale the arms to the chest or overhead. Lengthen, lengthen. Rotate towards the back of the chair. And gently lower the hands to the back of the chair as well. Looking over that shoulder as you rinse the spine with each exhalation. Slowly release. Walk the feet back towards the center and let's scooch all the way back in our chair. Little neck and shoulder stretches. We already did a little bit, taking the chin to the chest. Let's revisit that. And gently lower the chin to the chest as our arms relax by our side. And feel the shoulder blades on the chair. They're in neutral. Just breathe here. Lower the chin a little bit more if you like. Tilt the crown of the head away from the body, really adding length to the cervical spine, opening up the vertebra. If you'd like a little more, feel free to release the hands from your lap and place interlaced fingers behind the head. Now, this will make the stretch a little more intense, so be careful here. Breathe into the back of the neck. Lengthen with a gentle pull. Slowly release everything and tilt an ear to the same shoulder. And we can do the same thing here. Reach up and over to the opposite side of the head and just gently pull. Other fingers reach towards the earth, so you're creating some really good length on the side of the neck. Over the earlobe. Gently release. That's pretty intense, so be careful. Be careful. Other side. It's just a gentle pull. Get some of those knots out of the tops of the shoulders. And slowly release. And some gentle circles, nothing big or extreme, just gentle circling. Both directions, kind of releasing those stretches. Maybe slowly turn the head from side to side. Release the hands towards the earth and circle the wrists. Both directions. Come to stillness. Open the fingers as wide as you can and close them into a fist. Open the fingers as wide as you can. Make a tight fist. Do that a few times. Now open and hold. Just shake them. Shake them out. Take your arms. Shake everything out. So on land. Now for our final pose, Shavasana. Feel free to stay in this pose as long as you like or feel is good for you. Your eyes softly closed or open with a gentle gaze. Thank you again for sharing your practice with me, viewing this video. Please like, subscribe. Namaste.